there's some rumors going out there I want to smash right now. Um, some people seem to think I'm a millionaire or I'm rich or something like that. Um, I really wish that was the case, but it's not true. I'm actually kind of poor. And people are like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. You got all those cars. Of course you're rich, Mr. Ricky. You're very, very rich. You got so much money. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I I got all these because I've been doing it for 7 years of my life. You know, when you think about it, $100 to $200 aside a month for 7 years, um, that's what I've got. Oh, excuse me. And for one period of that time, for 3 years, I was spending about $500 a month on cars. So I spent I got $20,000 into it, but that was over a extended amount of time. It wasn't like I went to my bank account and started pulling out all this huge amounts of money and started doing these videos and started just racking up cars immediately. It was actually a very slow progress. It happened. Let me see. I never owned a car before until I was 29, and I think it was, let's see, 2015 is when I was finally able to get my first car. I was already an adult. I never had a rich father. My father died when I was younger. He died of cancer, and he also had a stroke. So something really wanted him dead. Um, so it was never handed to me on a silver platter like some YouTubers on here. They they're born into wealth. That explains why they have all the fancy equipments and flashing their dad's money around. I work for what I have in one way or another. It's always something that I work for. Either some get it through money, some get it through sweat and blood. Mine was sweat and blood. But let me explain. I start from nothing and build up, and it's not like you can't do it either. That's why I made this account, so I can speak to you out there and tell you you can do it too. You just got to start somewhere, and you got to start. The sooner you start, the better. Because if you wait too long, you'll be too old to do it. I know there's some people out there pushing in their I think it's their 80s and 70s, but it's just not good to be lifting heavy engines at that age because you know, you the tendons aren't that good in the legs and back problems and things like that. So start as young as possible. That's the advice I have for anyone out there is start young. So that way you can enjoy the fruits of your labor when you're older. That's what I highly recommend for you out there. Just do that and never give up. Even when people tell you you can't do something, the best satisfaction is to always follow through, do it, and give it 100% of your heart. Make sure that you go in there 100% and go in there hard. And people will respect that. People respect people that never give up, that always fight their way to the top and always try to make their life better. So don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do anything because you can do anything. Later, folks.